Okay, so I trained under Master Lee of Two Rivers. My master's true name is Sun Lee, the glorious strategist. Why do you have an interest in that? Seems much more appropriate and super weird that she wouldn't know anything about it.
I am charged with finding the protege of a dear friend. With the river preventing travel, you must be from further out on the borderlands, the direction he said to look. After seeing you fight, I have no doubt. I fought under his command. I see his teachings in your moves. Sun Lee is your master, and you are the one I am to meet.
So it's true. Master Lee really is the Emperor's brother. I wish
Dirty ass hands. Was that on purpose?
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
See, but he's the glorious strategist. That means he wanted Gal's father to know. Like, what the fuck? Did he plan all this out? Including possibly getting everybody at the school killed and everybody in the surrounding village killed also? Also that the main character can fulfill their destiny? Like, he planned it out like that? That seems like a very, very dickish thing to do. All to take care of one character. Because you could easily send him out to fulfill his destiny without ruining the lives of 100 or 200 people that you've known for like 20 years in the process. That's super shit. Super shit. Told me who he was because I am his student. How do you know? He must have given his orders long ago. You are very loyal or foolish. This is too convenient. Master Lee could not anticipate I would crash here. That's a good point.
I served under Sun Lee and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Lee knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon
How do you
itself.
do that?
The water
How do you
dragon,
do that?
the shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed. Arrogance, yes, but also audacious. Not much of a goddess, she fell to the Emperor's bluster. Also a good point.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized
Thanks,
attendant.
Obama.
Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel.
Simba.
She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order.
Which really shouldn't be possible.
Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
I don't understand. Her power... What? How do you steal a dragon's power? Let's not get into that at all, because that's not important. This act by the Emperor is why Master Lee went into hiding. How could the Emperor kill a god? Why hasn't anyone mentioned the burning of Dirge before? What do you know about the Great Wheel or the celestial bureaucracy?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Lee could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms.
I don't understand how the humans
Most
could go
believe Sun
into
Lee fell at Dirge,
the water gods.
a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew
Dimension.
that he lived, and we also learned the
And just
terrible price of his
kick some
rebellion.
ass there and leave.
Lee's
with a
wife
giant
was
dragon
with
body.
child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Lee's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
This is weird. And it might be nothing, but am I supposed to assume that Dawnstar is Master Lee's daughter and that Sagacious Zoo got her to Hui to get her to Master Lee under a new name? Since he never met the daughter, he wouldn't know that it was his daughter or what her name was. Kaka-poo-poo. No wonder Master Lee hates the Emperor. I can't believe Master Lee abandoned his family. Why did Master Lee do this? What's so special about me? You're a spirit monk, you fucknut. He already told you.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Lee knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust Hui, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Oh boy.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
It's called the Bruce Lee. I mean the martial law. The forest law. It's called the Bruce Lee. I'm always ready to learn. I presume you presume to teach me. Shouldn't we talk about the water dragon or rescuing Master Lee?
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
I didn't. That's a style? That's a martial arts style? Okay. Well. Alright. Journal. Hui the Brave. Hui the Brave is trusted and very loyal servant of Master Lee. Upon his order, she has waited many years in Tian's Landing, preparing for your arrival. She seems eager to share what she knows, having waited so long for this moment. Dun dun, dun dun. Level up. G damage, duration increase, speed increase. Unique style. It drains chi from enemies. Cool. So that's going to go. Whoa. Those most adept at manipulating chi find that even the spiritual energy of others is within their grasp. The strikes and forms of the Spirit Thief style enable practitioners to tap in enemies' vital energies and refill their own reserves, while the techniques of this style do no physical damage to its victims without being charged with the user's chi. Those who face a Spirit Thief master find themselves without the resolve to put their hearts into the fight. That's interesting. Now perform an advanced chi strike in this style. These consume more, the same thing as always. Receive a slight duration increase. Basic derp. 15, 20, 25. Okay, that's interesting. I am going to work on that. And I'm gonna remap it first. Derp. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, I'll do this one. So that's going to do it. I'm going to save. That's going to end this episode. See you all next time. If you like what you see, come back tomorrow for some more. If you want to see something else, come back later today or tomorrow. Or go to my playlists page and binge watch entire playlists at a time. And of course, as always, make sure to subscribe to my page, my channel. I just farted.